Hi, Mounjarians. How are you? How's the new year treating you? Are you starting your fitness journey? Have you started your fitness journey? With the help of Tirzepatide, I've been able to normalize my blood work, my A1C, my cholesterol. It is all within range. Blood pressure is averaging out, and my blood sugars are averaging out at the end of the day. I journal my journey by making videos, writing in my journal, writing in my phone, trying to determine how I can help someone help themselves from my experience. I am a coordinator by day, and I work part-time managing social media pages for clients. I am a wife and a grandmother. I enjoy all my jobs and hobbies. I love to read, research, and craft on a minimal level. My crafting experience leaves a lot to the imagination, and I think it makes me feel better about my work. I am a bit of a health nut, loving exercise and clean eating. I try to stay as close as I can to a natural-based way of healing myself. So, if I thought I might have a UTI, for example, I would drink cranberry juice. A cold would warrant vitamin C because you can't overload on vitamin C. So, with Tirzepatide, I've concluded that for me, the best two hacks for side effects with nausea for me is pickle juice shots. And for constipation, which I don't have, once or twice a day, I rub castor oil on my belly. Now, the castor oil I use isn't the typical castor oil that people buy for their hair. When we were kids, we used to take castor oil. We would actually eat it, like a teaspoon. It was like vitamin C. It was like our vitamin. Because I don't always remember. I remember taking vitamins, but we always had some sort of supplement that wasn't in a pill form. So we had castor oil. Sometimes my mom would give me baking soda for, like, if I had, like, burps or whatever. And we often would use baking soda, like, to brush our teeth. So little things like that, like a lot of the things that we go to the store to buy over the counter that have all these products in it, we basically can just use the actual product. So for me, it was cod liver oil. We would do cod liver oil. And I know it sounds awful and it smelled really bad too. Well, now everybody talks about how they rub some of the castor oils that they buy on their bellies. And after doing that, they're able to go. For me, it's castor oil, the homeopathic brand, the cold pressed one that I get from the vitamin shop. It's not the same one that people use for hair. The other thing I do on shot day is I take a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of Benadryl. I think it's 2 because whatever the dose is for children, because you can't buy the liquid Benadryl. I take 30 minutes prior to my shot because I have a bad irritation problem on my skin. So it's the injection that makes my skin whelp up, and it starts to get really sensitive about 24 hours after my shot. And then I have also a Benadryl spray that I spray on the irritated area, and it helps. It helps a lot. So these little things I do for relief of some of the hacks that I get from the weekly injection. I've been doing a lot of exercise for my week 29 and 30, and I'm very proud of it because I have been able to get a good workout in. And for me, it happens to be after I eat dinner. So I kind of figure all day I'm going from 5 a.m. through 8 a.m. And then around 8 o'clock, 7:45 p.m., I begin to get prepared to do a 30-minute workout. And we do this online. So it's low impact. We can choose whatever piece of workout equipment we want, and we just kind of do it all together online. It helps. It holds me accountable to myself. Not that I'm being held accountable for anybody else or because someone's expecting me to show up. I'm expecting myself to show up. And I think that's what it is basically all about, showing up for oneself. So my week number 30 has been very interesting. I'm very thankful, as always, for the opportunity to have this medication to help me to stay motivated, to eat less. It's correcting my comorbidities, and I'm just very, very, very thankful for this opportunity, and I hope that you are as well. I wanted to talk about my week 30 as well as show you some of the exercise that I've been doing throughout the week. I'm still hooked on this weighted hula. I think that it's one of the best inventions out there. It's low impact and it keeps you going. But I have incorporated other pieces of equipment. I have the universal weights. I have the treadmill. I have the elliptical. I have the bike. And I have the total gym. So those are a few of the things that I use on a daily basis. Downstairs in our basement, there are other pieces of equipment that I can begin to bring out maybe in the spring. But as long as I stay going on the ones that I currently have in place, I think I'll be okay. And then again, once the weather breaks, just getting outside and soaking in that vitamin D and getting the exercise in will make all the difference. I hope that you all are having a good journey, that things are working out for you, and that you're able to conquer all of your goals, and that you're crushing all of your goals, and that you are just staying healthy. That's what it's all about. We need to get healthy, to stay healthy, and to help encourage one another to do the same. I know it's hard. It is not easy, but it is worth it. Okay. I hope that we all keep in mind that united we stand, divided we fall. If it weren't for this Tirzepatide, we wouldn't have anything at all. I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and consider subscribing to my channel, and let me know if there's any questions that you might have. I have a lot of resources that I'm trying to put in place for 2024 so that people will be able to get exactly what they need. in one place, but if not one place, in many multiple areas. There's just so much information out there, but sometimes people don't know how to put their finger on the right source of information. And because I am not a medical professional, I'm just a regular person on the internet journaling my journey, I want to just try to help as much as I can in guiding people to the right direction. That's all. With my weight loss, I have lost a substantial amount of hair. My hair is very thin on the top because when I started my GLP-1 medication, I kind of just started to put my hair back in a bun. So the majority of my videos from weeks prior to one to, I want to say 25, 6, I had my hair in a bun. But now I have begun to wear my hair out. I've begun to have it done at a hairdresser. She puts different treatments in my hair, and at home I've started a new regimen where I use minoxidil. I got that, and I use it with the brush that comes with it. So you kind of drip it on your hair, and then on your scalp rather, and then you roll it with the roller. But then I also have a scalp massager that I use in addition to that. And I've purchased some maximum strength hair growth vitamins by Mary Ruth. And so I'm trying these things. I don't use extra biotin because of the blood work that I have to have done, because there's biotin in my multivitamin. But I'm trying these things out in hopes that I can grow my hair back. I know they said once you stop losing weight, you'll stop losing hair. It's not the Tirzepatide that makes you lose the hair. It's part of the weight loss. So that's partly why I'm not in a rush to lose a lot of weight all at once. I'm taking my time. If I'm going to lose my hair from now until the end of 2024, I'm going to at least do some things to combat it. One thing that I'm doing is drinking a lot of water. I'm getting exercise. I'm eating a lot of protein, at least 120 grams per day. And I'm doing all the things that will help to prevent hair loss. But it is what it is. And speaking of my weight, I have gotten down to 191. I'm proud to say that yesterday I weighed myself. I was at 190. So if my goal weight 5 years ago was 175 pounds, I'm going to go to 175 and be happy about it. But in the meantime, I'm going to take my time and exercise and count my calories and eat my protein and drink my water and do all the things that I need to do to maintain the weight that I'm at. And we'll see what happens. I'm just not really upset that my hair is thinning because of my age. It's very possible. That's part of the reason. Because of my parathyroid, that's part of the reason. There's so many different things, but at least I'm trying to do things to combat it, and I will update you more if you want. I'm journaling that offline, and once I figure it out, I'll be glad to share more information with you about it.